structures are.
He looks at the highlights. Oh my God!
You're planning toilet bowl. That's a short window. Just want us to believe.
And then he told me I should fight him.
Hey, look, my favorite airplane fly. I just found out. Which is true. Whoa! That was an airplane. Oh my God!
Why not?
Don't do it.
Here it goes. I look like the
Okay.
It gives me bad memories.
Hey, Dr. Redberg, look at my favorite airplane fly.
Woo! Okay, let's get started. So we've got 3 sure to be amazing teaching segments today that I'm looking forward to. It's been having 3 LE2 sections this semester has been a lot of variety. It's exciting. And so far I've seen a lot of different approaches, which is good news. So logistical notes. First, so a very surprisingly large number of students first names begin with A, so this is not that great an achievement, but it's a pretty good achievement. Everybody except for those whose names begin with A have feedback on the essays on don't pass it back when feedback started coming back. Yesterday was a very, very busy day. So those of you whose first names begin with A, you should have feedback tomorrow.
Thanks, Dr. Redberg.
So take a look at that feedback. If you got a revision grade that you're not happy with, I encourage you to come see me because, frankly, like most of them, the grades went up. Sometimes quite markedly. Some of them, I suspect it's frustrating to put in the work and stay the same. If that's happening, we need to get on the same page. Okay, so if you feel like your grade is stuck somewhere, let's find a way to get out, to make it go up, right? So the point of revision is to make the essay better. If the essay wasn't being perceived as better by the reader, that's unfortunate. So, and I promise there are ways that we can figure out how to make those essays better. Yes? I'm happy to talk to you about your essays, but though an endnote, it is a pretty detailed set. Okay, so do take a look at those. Let's see, what else is coming up? Magic Conversation essay, again, Wednesday, 11:30 p.m. I am around to talk to people. It's a little bit late to be talking to me at this point, but you're welcome to come talk to me. Are they going well? Yes. Alice, best essay you ever written?
I think this is great.
Alice has just promised that it will be the best essay she's ever written.
Look what you've done.
It says like the best, I can't write like literature. I actually hate writing.
I don't know how to write.
That's when I write my essays.
Aiden, I'll be there with you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Aiden.
I can't do it. I just can't do it well. Like I can
Guess what? I don't have the motivation to read.
It pains me so.
No, it's not you. It's my
So please, during these presentations, you can have your laptops out, but please do be respectful of your classmates. I don't worry too much about whether you're being respectful of me for the most part. I take care of us. Yes, Denise, I've given up. I do care, but I'm not personally offended if you aren't super respectful of me. I will be personally offended if you aren't super respectful of me.
I feel offended with this.
This is my life, Denise. Great.
Can I start when I say, like, I'm sorry, so, like, are we getting, because people getting into groups, and I don't know how long it's gonna take for people to pair up. So it's like, I have 5 times cards, like, I have 5 times cards, when this starts, can I take it?
I'll start in 15 minutes when I start. But so, Grace's question brings up a good point. So, if you want to, so we have these magical moving beans. If you want to have people move around the beans, command them. If your classmates who are in front of the room command you to do things, follow their commands. Remember that I'll stop jabbering soon, I promise. If I forgot anything. So, you pledged on Friday that you would read dependably. Remember that pledge for tomorrow, or for Thursday, which will be hard because your essays are due on Wednesday, especially for the Thursday groups. Make a special point. I'm going to be the most responsible I've ever been in my life. I will read these texts during the day or at night after that. You're not graded on whether your classmates participate, but you can make this more fun for your classmates by participating well. So please do be game for whatever your classmates ask you to do, and participate well. It is also the last week of the semester, the last chance to leave an impression on the participation also. So please make your voice heard. That's me. That's me, guys. That's what I mean. Okay, so I'll stop jabbering, and Grace will stand up with Asta, and they will order us around. They will make us learn.
You go.
Okay, everyone get into groups, and then the first one to the board get the expo markers, which on the rest of you, they'll get boards.
What groups of what?
I don't know.
Wait, what board?
What?
No, give me a
What
number.
group?
Let me just open up this magical bean.
I want a group. You need a partner. A partner?
Hello.
A partner. There should be 2 people in a group. There'll be one for 3. That's 14. You want to be a partner?
I will join your group as
No, wait, what?
if that's okay. I'm happy to leave people alone.
I just want to listen to the Velvet Underground.
This is the one that Ed Jones talks about.
Who is Ed Jones?
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Don't look at it. Yeah, wow, it's such scrolled paper. Only one. If you get.
Can I join your group, guys?
Yeah!
Timed deft fingers scroll my brow with fell relentless arts There's nothing more.
It's freedom.
Now
Cool.
what? Are we supposed to give it to her so she can write it on the board?
She hasn't told us what to do yet.
No, we don't get on the board.
Okay.
Aiden! Wait, what did you write on the board?
Is that spelled S-C-I-O-N?
After that math test, I was like, if I cry hard enough on this piece of paper, it will dissolve.
So what we're doing is with your pen or marker or whatever, you're gonna have one person closing their eyes and have one person reading what's on the sheet, and you're gonna draw what you see.
With eyes closed?
With your eyes closed.
So like synesthesia or? Did someone say Kandinsky?
Oh, you think I was asking, so that is a special draw what he said.
Do you want to draw, or do you want me to draw?
I want you to draw, because I can't draw.
Wait, so they have your eyes.
Oh boy, close your eyes. The time stretch fingers scroll my brow. With fell relentless art, For times deft fingers scroll my brow. With fell relentless art,
Look, I don't know where I am. Is that
guys want me to more actively shut people up?
Can I bring it down?
So that started at 15. I'll let you guys know when it's 12.
4 times deft fingers. Are you looking through your fingers?
When you're done, sit down.
Scroll my brow with foul relentless art.
With what now?
With foul relentless art. Be relentless with your art. Time personified. That's always deep.
You guys want the second line too?
Oh boy.
I think I'm mostly gonna observe.
And enter some alien cage in its plight. This is more exercise than I get in a week.
I had track after this. I didn't want to go.
Do art instead.
I can draw hands when I usually can be able to see. I promise.
Watch that video of Andy Warhol eating a hamburger. That's always fun to draw.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Sure. I think you probably have the best one. Do you want to try?
We really have to go blind? My drawing is not very good. Regardless, what is it?
And enter some.
I didn't want to mar this moleskin thing.
And enter some alien cage in its plight.
This is fine with these kids. You don't care what?
I don't actually like.
It's beautiful. Wow, it's so deep.
It's an alien in a cage.
Okay, so what do you do when you draw? Where do we symbolism? So as you heard what you drew, this is like the literal meaning, or not the literal, but like what you perceive. After reading the 2 poems and after reading her biography, the first question we have for you is, what does the symbolism that you drew here really mean, and what does it stand for in her life? So, in Johnson's
What does it really mean?
Please purchase. It'll be
Sorry,
fun.
I need to brush up because I read this like Friday.
So,
Yeah, so I will say that, like, guys, this is a class that we often have a lot of speech in between. Do try to cut that down when your classmates are in front of you.
okay, so the first question is, you stood here and you drew like the literal meaning of the text, but what does this symbolism stand for in relation to Johnson's life and in both of the poems? So if you had a very like thick piece of paper, that was the dreams poem. If you had a very thin piece of paper, that was the heart poem. So if anyone wanted to say what poem you had and what you think, so read what your line is. What you think. And no one wants to do it.
Is this the heart band paper?
Okay, so
Everyone else is
Then-
fine.
we had
Thick.
trust to forget to the stream to the stars. So our drawing is very small. This is the green over there, and I drew a woman. She's dreaming of stars, and then I drew a little guy with a briefcase, and he's leaving out the door. So the way that I took the line was that the way that she was caged, as it talks about in the poem, is as she is a woman, she doesn't have necessarily the rights and freedoms that men do. So she's kind of stuck inside, and she's dreaming about all the stuff that she could do, but she's trapped while Mr. Green guy over there just gets to leave the briefcase.
Anyone else?
What was it you tried to draw?
We also had the My Little Dreams poem, and our 2 lines were the quarter of their sight and pray that we see it. So like, I went into a very nice picture of like your dreams looking at you and like hoping that comforting for that like personal connection. So like kind of like the connection here was like that, like from her biography, like she was a very wonderful person, but like it wasn't until very late in her life, well after she got married, she was able to like publish things and like make herself known. So on this little talk back, she
dreams within my heart tonight. And I think it kind of like goes along with, she was kind of like, yeah, she was frightened by her dreams. So, because, wait, my mind just went blank. Help me.
Well, I think it's more like, I don't know. Like, because like she never finished like a lot of her projects, I feel like they were like kind of her dreams, and like she secretly just wanted to keep working on them, but she couldn't for whatever reason. She never finished them. So like I feel like she like just kind of like thought about them like actually this is probably her dream.
So as I think it was also a biography where her husband really shoved upon her writings, her publishing these writings, and the little dreams are supposed to symbolize or what this interpretation of is like the time when she lost sight and she fell off of her path to success, or of her writing that she used to love, and she kept them inside because of her husband. So the second question.
Maya Angelou had a series of 7 autobiographies in her life about her life. One of them named after the heart of a woman. Maya Angelou faced hardships in her life during 1957 to 1962, which this book was written in, such as she had a son at the age of 16 and was forced to move to San Diego, where she worked many jobs, including drug and prostitution. She moved to San Diego, New York, Cairo, and Ghana, and she had a really bad marriage, and after she divorced him, that's when she started, publishing all her stuff. Why do you think she chose to name her autobiography after Johnson's poem? How is Maya Angelou's life parallel or similar to that of?
Maya Angelou also, when she was in Ghana, her son got into a very bad car accident. She was very severely injured, and her best friend, Martin Luther King, was actually on her birthday. So she decided not to celebrate her birthday for a very long time. So why do you think that Maya Angelou named that book after Johnson's poem, and how their life stories?
Well, I think they were like pretty similar. They had a lot of things in common. They were both like in a like not the most ideal marriage, and they both experienced a lot of loss from loved ones. Like her husband when her husband died, and her son. The son died.
He got in an accident. He was like severely injured.
Well, that's still a loss. It's still coming up really hard for her person.
Seems like Maya Angelou moved around a lot, so she didn't really have one place she could call roles. And in the line of the poem, The Heart of a Woman, but I got in the name of this echoes, The Heart Calls Home. That seems to imply that the poem itself is an insubstantial thing, like echoes or the wake of echoes. And so it's kind of relating that to both of the lines.
So Johnson was a high supporter of the women's suffrage movement. In the 1910s, women's rights were still developing, and the biggest milestone was in 1919. Women gave the right to vote. So what social limitations represented and discussed in Johnson's poems were wrote by this 19th Amendment, and why? What social, big social aspects were affecting the writings of these poems? So like the treatment of women in that time, or the suffrage movement, because these poems were written a year before the amendment was passed. She definitely supported those writings. Can you repeat the question, please? So in this poem, the poems came out in a collection in 1918, and Johnson was very into women's suffrage, and she went to the rallies and supported it openly. And she wrote these poems. A lot of them are based on social limitations that the women had, like The Heart of a Woman and Little Dreams, and a few of her other poems that were in that volume. And we want to know, like, what in these poems were representing all the women's rights and the things the women had to face in that time period.
personally believe that, like, oh, you're a girl, like, yeah, you could do that. Like, they were just like, no, you're a girl. You're getting married. That's about it. So, like, that's one of the things that.
Well, I have to think like another line, but like the first line is like, in the heart of a woman, the second like the last two lines is say, and it tries to forget that it has dreams of the stars while it breaks on the sheltering bars. So it's kind of like the same way, back when like women had all these dreams like of things that they wanted to achieve, but like because they were women and like they couldn't really go out and make it a reality.
Oh, no, you go. Whoever. She's calling somebody else.
I was just saying, this side.
Oh, well, it was kind of like connecting both of them. They both kind of, they talk about the dreams of women, which have been put down a lot. And I think that by acknowledging that with this kind of poem and her being very active would lead to the women's suffrage. I think that would say.
Hey, thank you to Grace and Asta. Next, we will hear from Kanika, Justin, and Derek. Some radicalism. Marcus Garvey. Oh, do people need projectors or anything? Does the third group need a projector today? Yes, maybe I will. So I'm going to turn on the projector now, not to distract you, but I will turn it on. Okay, so please give your full attention to Kanika, Justin, and Derek.
Okay, so the way we're gonna split up this lesson is in two parts. The first part, we're gonna spend some time on Marcus Garvey, so the actual author himself, and then the second part of this time, we're going to actually talk about the piece that he wrote after that. So right now, Derek is passing out some index cards, and on the index cards, we want you to write two things. The first thing is the name of the leader once I describe some characteristics to you.
The what?
Index card.
Does it have to be a specific leader, or can you just think of a name? I do not understand the question.
You're supposed to describe a leader, and you have to write
So
down.
the name of
anyone
the
in
leader
history.
that ideals might be a little bit skewed in some people's minds, but still has a lot of followers for some reason. So.
I don't want to go.
IMSA admin.
I was thinking
Try to be creative with it. It's
Yeah.
like the house, you're probably just gonna write like Hitler.
Or Trump or something.
Just like write like
Yeah.
Political,
you're
like,
not gonna be
Oh, there we go.
My fault.
And once you have that name down, you're gonna flip over your card and you're gonna write about 3 to 5 different characteristics of that leader. Like, why does he have as many followers as he does, or she?
Yeah, I was like,
he or she does. And how did they get to the position that they're in? And we're just gonna give you a few minutes to do that.
I don't know.
Am I supposed to give you a rundown of
Who they are.
communist China?
well, you gotta.
Guess who I'm doing?
Andy Warhol. Now. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna do Andy Warhol.
Yeah, I know.
Is Andy Warhol a leader?
Yes.
Okay.
In the artistic movement. Oh boy, I have 4 minutes.
Her name and what they do.
Skewed. Is that? Let's ignore connotations because, yeah.
Literally everything I say and do in my life is controversial.
It's gonna be reevaluated.
Aiden, was that statement controversial?
A little bit.
Probably like,
Were your math test answers controversial?
What you got?
We took it last mod.
you probably
I don't want to look.
I got a 75. I am very upset because I thought I did good.
I have a good grade in that.
Guys, focus on the activity, please. What goes in the back?
Yeah. So it could be any.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Like with these characteristics, if it falls under the guidelines, yeah. Yeah. Who you think is bad?
Can anyone fall under these characteristics?
Yeah, but somehow they still, a lot of people still listen to them.
Who's someone really controversial?
For Trump, I wrote down manipulative twice. No, it's not in yet.
Can I make my background? Why didn't I make that my background before? I should do that later. What colors?
Oh, she's in charge. She's a member of that. I don't care.
Insert IMSA app. Oh, a lot of folders.
Teachers, maybe. Teachers like admin? I don't know.
Oh no.
Same.
So does anyone have any examples of behaviors that they want to share along the characteristics?
Oh wow.
What characteristics do you associate with them?
Why did you write down Hitler? Because he was confident. He had power, arrogant, ignorant, and then he made people scared of him. Okay, so do you think his intentions were good?
Oh yeah.
So I wrote down Fidel Castro and I said that he was I said that he was powerful, forceful, he had good persuasion skills, and he was business oriented.
I went for a positive person in my mind, and it's Ina Shevchenko. Yeah. She's a feminist activist in the Ukraine, and she is a strong female leader who's very controversial there. She's a very confident person, and she's very good intentions.
I put down, sorry, it's not you, Dr. Edward, but you probably know her, Alexandra Johnson. I put her down. I put her down because she's a power figure, because she controls where people live, and in some ways can be ignorant of
Alex
people's
Johnson.
feelings, you know, and I think that,
Don't worry, none of us.
and I think that, like,
I know her.
intentions aren't really for the good of the student, it's more for the good of student life.
Aiden, so how's
Wow,
your
she's
roommate?
salty. I bet you didn't want to get a quad.
Isn't that just Kantian versus no?
Aiden, how's living with Andrew going?
Oh, it's gonna.
Oh, like this, they said.
That's a good thing. Yeah, it's nice.
Great.
I put ferocious, hypocritical, arrogant, and ignorant.
Who is?
For who? Trump.
Yeah, I have for my things, I have forceful, persuasive, and offers an easy alternative to what most people say.
How about that Edie Sedgwick?
I don't know many words.
Edie Sedgwick's pretty cool. I want to put them in Edie Sedgwick.
So I wrote down just the weird.
Oh no.
Beeps.
Isn't he dead?
I don't know, I wish.
I think he's dead.
My pee bag broke. That was a tea sad.
Oh. What kind of tea was it?
And really, he knows how to do usually stupid things that get his name on the
Apple.
Looks like a
Oh, I love bananas.
Does anyone have any, facts?
Let's insert that.
He was militarily challenged. Obviously confident and
Ah.
things. Does anyone know? We're all good? Okay.
Okay, so you'll notice like a lot of these characters are kind of like similar, like confident, powerful, strong leader, but some of them are also kind of fast, like ignorant, hypocritical, like forceful, they consider that. So Marcus Garvey is kind of an example of one of these leaders because he was a very powerful person and he was like, he had a very strong personality and was very confident in his work, but his intentions, they weren't, I mean like, he was a very powerful leader, but his ideas weren't necessarily like...
They were misguided.
Yeah. These types of leaders are called demagogues also. So,
Demagogue.
So, part of his ideas for the movement during the Harlem Renaissance for African Americans is quite unique and different from what you often hear of or taught. You often hear of like how the black community also need to come together and be one, united with all the races and cities in the United States. But in this kind of movement, it was kind of like the same unification, but more just for primarily blacks and kind of a separation from others. And so the question.
Yeah, so to branch off of that, he was really successful in getting people to listen to him and to follow him, and he was even considered the inspiration for the Rastafarian movement. But if you look more deeper into things, the Rastafarian movement is like practices a religion where black people are considered superior, and that doesn't really follow immersion and getting along with ours, which is diversity, like a lot of the Harlem Renaissance followed. He was even recognized to work with the KKK because they each had the belief of racial exclusion. That's really good. Sorry.
so these are just kind of like some examples that were inspired me about how he was kind of a more misguided leader, though he was very powerful with his words and the way he kind of persuaded people. So like, he was very persuasive as we had like an organization, the UNIA, which had worked for like many years. So by the time he was writing this, it was working for 5 years. And basically, this is like what Africa for the Africans is about. He was basically just explaining that he wants to create a nation, he wants to colonize Africa, basically for the Africans, which is just the title of the story. And he wants to colonize that as like the white people did Europe. He wants to create his own like separate nation.
So, looking back to the index cards and what you guys wrote down, do you think that Garvey is similar to these people, or is he different, and why?
I wrote down this weird literary critic, and I thought the one point of connection I saw was this sort of weird mixture of sort of radicalism and conservatism, that some of these ideas sound like hyper progressive, but others sound like they're maintaining sort of ideas that come from a distant past.
What we found really interesting when we were looking up Marcus Garvey is that in the biography, in the PDF that is on Google, it has a really negative connotation towards Garvey. But if you look up his biography online and on different websites, everything is really sugar-coated and really positive and puts him in a really nice light. So we just tried to find some middle ground between the two things and what we interpreted from the text that we read. Okay, so now to actually talk about the story instead of just Marcus Garvey. What does it mean?
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Do you guys want to keep going, or
Or
that's
decision.
Yes.
Do what your heart tells you. Be a leader.
So, what is Africa for the Africans really about?
So kind of like talked about this comments already about what it was necessarily about, and like how he formed the UNIA, and also how he's a very intellectual person, and he kind of uses the methods of persuasion in his writing, such as like ethos, mythos, and logos. Like he kind of uses ethos more so like his language and the way he speaks, and like he also mentions his organization, which kind of builds him as like a stronger person.
And when you actually read the text, he brings up a lot of authoritative figures to like kind of credit his work. So this person agrees with me, so this is why you should also believe the things that I believe in.
Final question. From like what you read in the story, and then tying back to how we talked about the different leaders, what about this movement? Like, because it was something successful, what do you think the unique characteristics of the movement and he as a leader made it so successful? Like, how much you read or saw?
Ponder that on your free time. I'm sure you will. But that's it. That's all we have.
Thank you to Kanika and Derek and Justin. So next we will hear from Alice and Zach. Yeah, so just, so I'm holding up a 12-minute sign. That doesn't necessarily mean stop. You got up to 15 minutes. So there's a 12-minute sign, there's a 1-minute left sign, okay?
Very organized signs. Alice, what
But
group
is
were you
there a
guys?
sign as to whether or not I should kill myself?
I'm always gonna write down no also.
No, it was really so hard. You know, when he's
Nice, he has a nice character.
no, he's done a lot. He's done like a lot of really said a lot of stupid stuff. Like my favorite's like he's never gone to the bathroom ever. He doesn't need to.
He invented the hamburger.
He invented the hamburger. He doesn't need to go to the
Have
bathroom.
nice hair.
No.
What
His father did. I think he did.
Music is actually good now.
His hair looks like, do you know, like, do you know like how they come
Oh boy,
together?
oh boy.
It's called ziggers?
From like a Dr. Seuss character.
No, they're like,
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, guys, it's paper.
Oh, it's paper.
see, he looks like one of these.
Oh, I actually got too many.
The essence of dead trees.
Okay, so please continue passing these handouts around and give your full attention to Zach and Alice.
Hello. Some nice colors.
We printed out copies of the poems that you would not need to use your computers.
Oh no, but I'm videotaping.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I'm like
Everybody else.
It's like I don't think you're a part of this.
Okay. So our poet was Claude McKay. And our two poems were America and Shadows.
However, today we'll be mainly focusing on America, so we'll be mainly go back there. So, a little bit of background about the following thing. We don't say he really used but basically he was going to Jamaica to but he got very good education and later he got sent to England for actual education. He was already very influential at the time that he did this, and he wrote these poems right after World War I. Right after World War I. So he is actually, so like his background is actually quite different from the other authors we've heard so far, and you will see how he reflects that in his poetry.
Moving on specific to this poem, America,
One of the main themes we'll be focusing on in this is the changes in tone that occur throughout it. For example, the first two or so lines, it talks about threat of bitterness and
you might throw to a tiger's tooth, which is quite clearly a negative connotation. But then later there was positive aspects as well, like giving me strength erect against the pain.
So let's suppose like right now for like the next phase, after you went through this, like, is there anything that strikes you guys as like very interesting? So like for like there's many questions in the school, so like one of them like being much more I love this culture and all that stuff. So it's like, do you guys have any interpretations?
Other topics to decide to analyze if you so choose. Please someone say something.
Give them time, they will.
Okay, so when I look at the changes in tone, I guess they're used to contrast what he's saying. So a lot of it is, yeah, America can be really bad, and that's the stuff where you get like bread of bitterness, sinks in the throat. But then whenever they transition, it's things like, yet I confess, or yet, or I understand, stuff like that. That's like, even though it might not be perfect, there's still a bright, like there's a silver lining to the cloud, so to speak, where he's outlining the issues, but then also what's good about it as well.
So like, if you look at the last sentence of the first paragraph and how like there's a comma, not a period. So I find it kind of cool how it goes from like the first paragraph is a lot like, yeah, it's terrible. The second paragraph is a lot like the author looking at America in wonder, and I really like how it was like split up within that one sentence where like I feel like that's just like, yeah, it's an obvious transition, but it's also kind of cool the way they did it like that.
When it says darkly I gaze into the days ahead, and then it says there's mighty creation and wonders there. Or, yeah. So it's like, why are you gazing darkly if there's treasure in this life that lies before you?
The he and the she are in qualificative assumptions, but the she or the her is America. So like, even though America is doing all these bad things, it's like I'm still like America. I can see America in the days ahead of being a wonder versus treasure, even though it's hard. Even though it's hard to be here and hard to live here, it's still like an amazing city.
Off of that, when he says, I love this culture tell that tests my youth, kind of like invites and accepts all the bad that comes with, you know, America. And he kind of uses it to like grow and to like better himself into like mature person.
This reminds me, I kind of, the way it's really good to see before, because this reminds me of, if any of you read the book The Jungle, it's kind of like how The Jungle is about the meat packing factories in Chicago and how they were horrible to people, and horrible in general, and like the main characters, they're facing hardships, and like a lot of them are dying, but they're still like, America's better than you're here, we're in America, we do what we have to do, we work, you know, like, it's hitting us upside the head, like, we're here working for a better life, for the one we have.
Now we're going to move on to our activity, which will be a debate. For this, we're going to split you into two groups according to your topics. You'll take a moment to read the two groups and the topics underneath.
So you can have like group one on the front and group two on the back.
Wow, that's blurry.
So depending on which topic you would like to learn.
Wait, group 2 is this side?
Yeah, group two is in the back, group one is on the
Oh, okay. So it's for group 2.
Please stand up when you select your groups so they know who you are.
Wait, we
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're giving two at once, because we talk about two different.
What?
One, we have the two definitions of front, up in the front, so when we
Up in the front. Hate you.
Just stay here.
Oh, I get the joke.
Wow, look at that. Those words.
Aiden!
Oh boy.
And I'm like,
I stayed up till 5:10 in the morning.
I can't.
You see, Aiden, when I do that, I hate
I know
myself.
exactly. I'm gonna keep.
I do it because I hate myself.
I'm gonna go at least 96 hours.
That's a terrible idea. After a point in time, you start hallucinating.
I don't know.
You're
I
being
felt
sarcastic
super
in like
rushed.
a jeering way. You're being sarcastic in a like, which I kind of like.
Oh boy. Oh man.
Be careful. Don't die. That's you can't die on campus. No one's done that yet.
I'll set a record. I'll set a record.
He's not being like.
You're not real dad. You can't crush my dreams like that unless you're my real dad.
Argue with me.
I didn't know you wanted to today.
People who are arguing that he's being optimistic, go stand at that whiteboard. People who are arguing that he's being sarcastic, stand at this one. So it's optimistic and sarcastic.
Like when you say sarcastic,
I think he's being optimistic.
so you guys say sarcastic. You guys think this?
So, is there anyone else on the optimistic side?
This is
Well, then, thank you for being strong. You will now argue that he's being sarcastic. You guys have to argue that he's being optimistic. Yeah, so, okay. Is there one who's supposed to be like the timekeeper? No, I got a watch here. Yeah, I got a phone. Yeah, I'll leave my phone. Okay, what do I put the time at? 7 minutes? 2 minutes? So, who's on the optimistic side? Okay. Okay, when do I start the 2 minutes? Okay, so people who are arguing that it's optimistic. Okay, people are
obviously being optimistic.
I think, just personally, I think that the way that this process, you can tell, it's kind of like making, like,
But also at the same time,
so I guess in a way,
but at the same time,
no,
it's
Alice switched over.
This is saying like,
yeah, whatever.
I'll give you an extra 4%. Like, I can understand why you didn't say sarcastic. It's safe for my broker bigger population back to my blood.
I did that also secondary.
And he went really hard and really sarcastic and like he's angry. But it's really hard to read this.
Okay. It's right after, like, and he transitions a lot from like, yeah, it's terrible, and he says like things like yes, and like but, and like the, like he's like, well, yes, it might be terrible, but I still love it, and he uses a lot of that like, it's negative, but no, but
There's like an honorable
yes,
He's like speaking
yes.
sometimes which of you are doing this? I'll do one. We're both kind of constant.
What is this? It's a rebel is people fighting there and they're with you.
So one American.
It's really negative.
It's really positive.
This is a night owl?
Yeah.
Now we're sarcastic.
For 2 minutes, he's saying.
Okay, no, it's saying that even.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, well, we're gonna. Yeah, no,
Double usage of word
Yes. Otherwise, you would just work I think once you see it in two different ways, I think once they like and the same idea is starting to be very being argumentative and the ones who fight against it change. We also see it as like something active. One way, one way, like music bombs
Aiden, turn it off! Aiden, turn the alarm off. Carl.
I don't know how to turn it off. I'm actually so.
Guys.
So our conclusion question was, do you think that this code presents an overall positive or negative outlook on there? Like, does one just want, like, two people just want to go with one person?
Thank you. It's cheap with chocolate.
It's like showing you by like saying, oh, well, like, blah, blah. It's so good. It's like, just trying to like portray like, there's flaws, but how do you know?
More of a negative way. People say, oh, this is bad and stuff, but it's still my country and I love it.
Well, I think it's clear that there are multiple viewpoints you can take on this poem, and that all of these viewpoints add different value to the poem itself and add different complexity. Thank you for your
Okay, thank you to all of today's presenters.